What's going on, guys? Alright, I'm going to give you a little update what I'm up to, and I want to talk about some things that were brought up last video. I got some facts, no rumors, but facts. Alright, so anyway, let me show you guys what I'm up to. I'm getting closer and closer to finally install this ScopePod 62 in my 5T platform here, the X2. My intentions are not to keep this engine here for too long. All right, I have other plans for this motor. All right, but things could change. You know, I change ideas every freaking day, pretty much. You know, but for now, it's gonna be broken in on here. We're gonna get it running somewhat. We're gonna see what's up. You know, I may change this carburetor out, but I have plans on not using. This motor's not going to be here for that long. All right, this platform I'm also going to be trying out other engines, but I got other plans for this. And I'm still looking for the Trevor Simpson head kit for the ScopePod. All right, I'm still looking. All right, but anyway, I want to talk about Dynamite today. I want to talk about MIP. I want to talk about Horizon Hobbies, obviously, you know, Dynamite, I said, but I want to also talk about RB Innovations a little bit, all right, because I forgot to bring it up, but I was also told a false rumor about RB Innovations, and I also have many subscribers that also must have heard it, because they also thought that RB Innovations discontinued their insulator block. All right, for those of you that don't know who RB Innovations is a great company. It's been around for a long time, and they've done pretty good nitro stuff and great gas things. All right, they are also the makers of, that's the company that came out with that supercharger for gas engines, but they also make many other great things. I love their intake manifolds for these type of engines, for these two strokes. I really like them, and they've helped out many people, many newbies, friends that I help out that have had issues, that some of them that almost quit the hobby over simple issues. It really frustrated them. Just by changing that intake, it helped them out. So I do like it for myself, but I also like it because it's helped out many other people. Let me show you. So anyway, there was a rumor I forgot to mention in the last video. I have plenty of intakes here. I also have more intakes coming because I also was afraid, and I also got scared that they were no longer gonna make anymore. Here's RB Innovations intake manifolds that I like so much. Okay, here's it's a heat sink isolator block. All right, I love these. And they make two of them. One for the smaller engines, for like 23s, 26, 28cc engines, G290s. And then they just, not too long ago, came out with the bigger style engines for like G320 size and the modded G34s. So these intakes will work great on piston port engines. Non-reed case, obviously. All right. It also does two jobs. It does one very important job, that it keeps heat away from your carburetors, and it also has a diaphragm filter here. All right, this is really great, really great. What a great idea, wonderful. All right, for those of you that don't know what a diaphragm is, it's let me show you. Bust out a carburetor here real quick. Here's a 990 carburetor, a modified one. It's actually really stock. It's just been drilled out and bearings placed here, pressed on. So they call it a modified. But a true modified 990 carb is a rooster tail. All right, I have them over here. For those of you that don't know what the diaphragm filter is good for, it's for this here. See this little hole? That little hole, it's super important. Maybe that person was mistaken, all right, because RB Innovations did not discontinue these intake manifolds. It was Team Chase. Team Chase are the ones that discontinued the diaphragm filter, all right. So these intakes are still alive and well and banging. All right, here's the DDM part number, AV985 for the G320. And for those of you with the smaller engines that like the high revving, the higher RPMs, like I love, part number DDM AV565. All right. Okay. Nothing wrong with smaller engines. I love smaller engines, and you can build them, stroke them, port them out, big bore kits, and you can actually get smaller engines to outperform bigger engines. So don't be knocking small engines, as long as they're 4 bolts. 4 bolts is very important. There are some 2 bolts out there that can kick butt, but there you have a higher risk of getting head gasket leaks, issues, and there's no need for that. Since a couple of my subscribers scared me, I wound up getting more of these. All right, I was on the phone with Steve from DDM for an hour, over an hour, and I wound up buying Outerwears. I wound up buying more intake manifolds that I don't need for the smaller engine and the bigger engine. He told me that RB Innovations is alive and well, still kicking, still doing what they got to do. And he's the one that also told me that it was Team Chase that was discontinuing their diaphragm filter. So no worries, the RB intake is still working. And another thing that I really like from RB Innovations is their clutch fan. All right, is that the cooling clutch? There it is. All right, this has helped out many friends of mine, newbies, that kept melting their clutches. You know, I got to be honest. I don't have issues with my clutches. All right, I have my clutches last a while, and I've been lucky. But some of my friends, man, they go through clutches, and this has helped them out tremendously just by installing this fan. All right, which you have to get rid of this here on your crankshaft. You get rid of this. This is a different one from Sculpot anyway, a nicer one. But you get rid of this and you install that, and you will bolt your clutch onto that fan. And that fan will help out, believe it or not, big time. And you can run your clutches like this, you know, or whatever clutches you like with that. Another thing, here's a quick peek. My radio tray here, battery tray. I'm going with High-Techs. All right, I'll have a video of how I did this and what I did and how you have to raise that up and all that. I already have a past video of my 5T, the chrome one that I did, that shows that as well. But we're gonna be going with a life battery here, and we'll get to that soon because that's gonna be our next topic. And just a quick look. All right, I do not have my brackets for this because I have them. I gave them to the chrome guy, a buddy of mine that chromes. And once I get those brackets in, I can continue with this. All right. So you guys are aware that I'm trying to eliminate lipo. I'm in my household. I don't want to see or have a lipo battery. Now, you can get great performance with a life battery, all right? And then if you get certain life batteries like this 4100 milliamp 2S here, gives you great battery life. I mean, this thing will last in your 5T X2 for a long time, and it gives you great performance again. Now, with a lipo, you get 7.4 volt. With a 6 volt, you get 6 volt, obviously. Now, a 6.6 life batteries, Life E batteries, usually put out 6.6 to 6.8 volts, right? So you're right in the middle of those two. All right, so what I suggest, what I highly recommend is get good servos with good speed for throttle and good torque for steering. Man, if whatever it is on the 7 volt and whatever it is on the 6 volt, speed wise and torque wise, cut that in half, and that's your life battery. That's great speed and torque, man. I don't want to hit shit. You can't even tell the difference. Now I've tried out other life batteries, fully charged, and lipos fully charged, and you couldn't tell no difference of no damn servos. And that was on the 4.0. But I wish I could get a life battery with a lot of milliamps for my 8 scale, but I can't. I have life batteries for my remotes, which last all freaking year. My 4PLS has got one. You don't have to charge for a while, but on a car, you need more milliamps. You know, the radio's not gonna waste power like my servos on my 4.0 nitro truggy or buggy, you know. So now I want to talk about the rumors we heard from last video to facts. All right, I got facts now. Now I spoke with Scott from Horizon Hobbies, and he's a cool guy. We were on the phone for a long time. We were talking about everything from nitro truggies to gas 5th scales to the work stand to Dynamite 086 pipes to Max Life nitro clutch shoes to so many things, right? Super cool guy, great guy, Scott, right? And we even talked about the Low C5B, how it's such a great price. You can pick it up like for $750, I believe it is. What a great 5th scale for that price, man. I may have to hide it somewhere. I definitely can't have it down here. Definitely not. Forget it, man. I would have to sleep with Oreo. Look at that. I would have to sleep with E-word Oreo again for a couple of nights on the damn couch. And we can't have that happen. My back's already screwed up. Anyway, I spoke to Scott, and it is true. It is for real. Dynamite did discontinue this wonderful battery here. That could have been a big game changer. This would have helped out many guys. I have so many subscribers that want to run life batteries on the MTXLs, but you can't fit this. No one makes the size that we need for the MTXL in Lifey with this power, right? So what I may do is probably chop off my my radio tray on my MTXL when the time comes, and just run this on the chassis. Remember, life batteries can take a beating. You could drill screws through this. You can hit it with a hammer. You can put an M80 to it. It will never blow up. Unlike LiPo. The LiPo will go on fire, will short out, damage, burn things, burn your electronics, all that stuff. You can life battery. I can sleep better at night. Put it that way. Okay. You do what you want to do, but I'm just saying what can be done. And it can be done. Here's one great battery with power that future-wise would have been great, a stepping stone. Maybe next year they could have had a better one, then a better one, but no, they discontinued it. And then they're trying to force the LiPo crap. I don't want no damn LiPo. You know, I would have bought 5 of these there. I can't, because now I can even buy one because they're discontinued. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. I don't understand. Please tell me if there's any other companies out there that has Lifey batteries like this at 4100 or better. Tell me, and I will get it. All right. So until then I can't find one, I'm gonna keep looking, searching for another Dynamite 1428. All right, and either I'll cut the tray on the MTXL or I'll just strap it to it. Any questions? You got to go to Horizon Hobbies direct to like the big boss and just email the shit out of them if you want this back, to let people know you want this back or better. Improve on this. Make one that's even better than this. Forget it. You'll have more people buying it, you know. So that's all I could say. All right, and they are listening to you guys. All right. I got a lot of great feedback, man. I can't believe it. So anyway, next thing to clear up is, and let me show you a little update of what I'm up to so far on my tools here. All right, just a little update. I do have more to go. So anyway, get your MIP tools, the great tools. All right, I've had them in the past, and I have more now. Got some fresh ones now. They are awesome. Everybody knows that. Probably the Cadillac of RC tools, All right, like the Snap-on, but RC tools. All right, all right. Now they're great, and no, there's no other words. Now, MIP is still in business, still making tools, and that's pretty much almost it. They're doing some little things for like 10 scales, and that's about it. Now, what is true, their 5th scale line is discontinued, gone, not there. But we have hope. There is a new guy, his name is Matt, that's going to be in charge of the 5th scale stuff. All right, all we need now is the people to poke at them a little bit, get them moving, get them going with this. All right, there's many people already poking them already. All right, Steve from DDM is one of them. He's waiting. He wants more parts. He wants 5th scale parts from MIP because a lot of people want the MIP stuff. Hopefully, the new version, the new generation of MIP, with this guy Matt involved, they'll do the right thing. Hope maybe they can make more products. All right, get more so they can lower the costs. You know, hopefully, because the more they make, the more they get done, the cheaper it will be. And who knows? So I keep my fingers crossed. It's going to be hard for Matt, but I want to wish him the best of luck. And I think he's going to be the right guy that's gonna be under the MIP name going forward. Now, MIP is cleared up, and Dynamite's cleared up, and RB Innovation's cleared up. Now, I want to talk about Outerwears. All right, one of my favorite companies. Right, I got Outerwears on my race car filters. I got Outerwears on my ATVs. Right, when I used to race, after I raced, my utility ATV. I got Outerwears on everything. I got Outerwears on my kids' quads. I got Outerwears on some nitro, because you guys know I like the Motorsaver style Outerwears for the nitros, and I have them on all my 5th scale gas engines, 2-strokes. All right, and it's definitely one of my favorite companies. They are awesome, and they are a must. Now, you don't understand how sad I was, how I got when I heard that rumor that it wasn't just one person, guys. It was like 4 people that told me about that. And I was like, now what? I got a phone call from Nick from Outerwears. All right. At 8:15 a.m. in the morning while I was at my job. All right. I was at work. It was a crappy, shitty day. My back was killing me. Everything was terrible. I was upset I was thinking about freaking RC stuff at work, which just because of, I was so sad. I heard that the Outerwears, they discontinued the crankcase Outerwears, correct? Right? And I didn't hear anything from anybody yet, and all of a sudden I get a phone call from Nick from Outerwears. I pick it up. I tell everybody, hold on, give me 20 minutes, I'll be right back. I can't believe how many people it got them angry about that, like me. Like, I felt like upset. I can't believe how many people got upset and worried about that, because this is super important, guys. This is a must. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need an outerwear. I don't do no mesh mod unless I have to, right? But if you're gonna go in sand and all that, mesh mods and all that, you're still gonna get sand in there and all that stuff. It's cool if you just run in grass or even grass, man. You can get some through the mesh mod. You are not gonna get nothing through the outerwears, right? This is a must. I have outerwears over 7 years old, up there. Okay, so anyway, let me clear this up real quick. Nick told me they will always be making, they got plenty, they're always going to be making more and more crankcase outerwears. They're going to have the pull starts, and they're going to have air filters, all different types of sizes. Now, what they won't be having is shock outerwears for the shocks. All right? I told them I don't care about the shocks. The hell with the shock outerwears. Can you please repeat that for me again? Because you don't understand how upset I got. All right? That's what I told Nick. You don't understand. Can you please? I need to hear it one more time. And he told me, yes, it is true that they have, and they always will have, outerwears for the crankcases, for the smaller engines, and for the bigger engines. For like 23, 26, and 28 cc engines, and then your 30s, 32s, and the modified 32s, like your 34s, same thing. All right, we're always gonna have those. So thank God for that. Thank God. That, let me tell you something. That day started out real crappy for me with a back pain, with shitty weather, not feeling upset, not feeling that I wanted to be at work. I wanted to leave, and when he told me that they're gonna continue with this, I was like, wow, thank God. You just made my day. You know, it's like that. Fuck it, I'll live with the back pain. You know, it was like that. So that's how I got with that, man. That's how serious it was. And that's it. I'm waiting on stuff, and that's it. I just wanted to clear things up. All right, MIP is hopefully gonna do better than ever. They are still opened and doing well, surviving, but hopefully you guys could poke at them a little bit, get mad on those fit scale parts that we need, and get on Dynamite's case to at least, if you're not going to come out with the Dynamite OD 6 pipe, if you're not going to come out with a great fit scale stand, at least come out with good batteries, great batteries, future safe batteries, please. You know, come on, give us that, give me something. You stop taking away, you know. But I also got some news. Scott from Horizon Hobby told me that the reason why they stopped with the stand is because the company that was making them for Horizon Hobby couldn't keep up with the demand, and they were having issues, and with the customers complaining, and they just ended it. They said the hell with it. So that's pretty unfortunate. And then when they did find a company that could keep up with the demand, the quality wasn't the same, and they have to put quality, and they have to have everything else in front of their product. If they're gonna put their Dynamite or Horizon Hobby name on it, or Losi name on it, because they do own Losi now, and that's it. So and that's it, man. RB Innovations is doing well, and that's it. Let's go forward, man. We're doing great things. A lot of great things is happening. Talk soon.